What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. This is Mo Crypto, and guys, today we're going to be doing a review, an honest review of the HuntX Telegram app. Now, this Telegram app is basically something that was introduced to me a few weeks ago, but I really wasn't familiar with how Telegram apps can get you to trade, so it wasn't something that was my cup of tea. So what I decided to do at that point is just to skip it, and lo and behold, and what I started seeing is that every single YouTuber that I know started to cover this project. Now, they cover this project and they all participate in the tournaments, and I'm like, yo, I'm seeing all these leaderboards, right? So I'm looking at the leaderboards right now. I mean, these people are making some good money, you know what I mean? Like, first place gets $700, you know what I mean? What is that? Stunna, this guy already has so much money, God bless him. I mean, I'm pretty sure he worked hard for his money, but he's number one, and I'm like, yo, I need to be number one too, you know what I mean? EC247 is right there. We have Jamie over here, we have Max over here. So a lot of people are making some pretty good gains over here, right? Week 7, Max is here, Stun is here, Scott is here, Lee is here. There's a bunch of YouTubers that are here. So I'm like, yo, maybe I missed out on the app. There's something that I'm not understanding, right? So I gave it a shot. I was trading in the demo app for quite a while, and I realized that, yo, this thing is addictive, it's fun, but it's completely degen. Okay, guys, so first of all, make sure you do your research. Don't just listen to me, just listen to yourself and read a lot about trading, about different signals, about how to read charts. You don't just get in here and believe that you're gonna make $100,000 overnight. Like, that's not how it works. You need to really know what you're doing to be able to trade properly and make some money, right? So make sure you do your due diligence before anything else. Next thing is, if you don't have any risk capital, don't even trade. Don't even get into crypto. Like, crypto is like already risky, but these things are even riskier, especially that it's on a Telegram app. It's even riskier, right? So make sure you do your research before getting in this project. Make sure you have some risk capitals to dabble in this project. And the third thing is, if you are going to be dabbling, before going live, do the demo like I did, right? So over the last few weeks, I've been doing demo. I took my account from 5,000 to 11,000. And then I took it all the way back down to 0, right? So right now I'm like, yo, I reached out to the team again, and I'm like, yo, initially I didn't want to talk about the project, but right now I do. So how do I get started? So they told me exactly how to get started. So they really helped out with this. Thank you so much. So I deposited $300. And I made one trade on my live account. But anyways, let me just review the website with you guys very briefly. See if you guys have any question, you can leave them in the comment section below. If not, then after going briefly over the website, I'm gonna go over one of the trades that I'm gonna be doing live in front of you guys. And if you guys have any questions on that trade, why I did it the way I did it, please let me know. And if you guys are interested, I can not only do, like, I'm gonna probably do some other videos to show you guys exactly what I'm doing in terms of just like my trades and whatnot, but I'm also going to be doing more on the tournaments, because the tournaments, for example, I want you guys to participate too. So a lot of people that are going to join the protocol, just share your screenshots that you started the protocol because of me, and I'm going to be sharing some USDT with you guys, so you guys can dabble into these tournaments as well, and maybe you guys can be in the leaderboard. Maybe you guys can win some money, you know what I mean? But what I could do also is I could just do some live sessions where I go over some trades with you guys if you guys are interested, but I'm not sure if this is something that you guys are going to be tuning in, you know? But overall, the project has 28,000 users, 322 million total volume, 115,000 transactions, no hidden fees. So this, I'm not 100% sure where they come up with this from, because like I see like $100 fees when I do 1,000x leverage, so, and 1,000 margin. So I'm not sure what this is. Earn in seconds. You can make money very quickly, and you can withdraw them very quickly as well. Now, when I made my deposit of $300, I have some more, but in today's video, I'm probably not going to be able to get too far ahead with the leaderboard. I'm going to show you guys in just a minute. But when I made my deposit of $300, it received it in the same minute. So it was like so fast. It was beautiful. I'm not sure how the withdrawals are going to work, but the deposit was very fast. Now, it's very simple to get a welcome bonus if you guys want to get a welcome bonus, but you register, you make a deposit and of $10 minimum, and then you can earn an equivalent amount. So you can earn $10 as a bonus from the protocol. So that's a thank you from them. Right now, a lot of people could also provide some liquidity and they can earn up to 15% APY. Now, what the protocol devs told me is that they do have the first generation protocol that's helping in the first generation protocol is being supported by their own liquidity, but they are going to be incentivizing community members in the future to provide their own liquidity to the protocol. That way it could help sustain the protocol even further. So that's something that they're working on. I'll get over that in another video. If you guys want to learn about trading before we even start, so these guys are providing you with some guides for beginners to understand everything you need to know about different channels and breakouts and stop loss, take profits, that kind of stuff. The important stuff you need to know before getting started. Everything is over here. Go over those, read those before even starting with the demo, and then start with the demo, and then go live if you feel comfortable 100%. Now, the pools over here, you can deposit some of your USDT depending on what blockchain you're in, and then you can earn some APY. It says over here 9.5%. I'm not here for that, but this is something that could be beneficial for you guys very soon. It's not out yet. If you guys want the socials, it's over here: Twitter, Telegram, and then the Telegram bot itself. You click on this link directly, takes you to Telegram, and you can start trading over there. Or you can click the link in the description, first one, you get started. The leaderboard. Now, these are tournaments that incentivize community participation in trading, right? So right now there's week number 8 of these tournaments and it's live. It's going to end in one day. That's why in my mind, I'm not going to be getting too far. Right now, Stunna's number 1. And then week 7, for example, Moonshot was number 1. Week 6, Marcus Crypto was number 1. But see, all these guys, they're getting weekly payouts, right? So they're getting weekly payouts if they are in the leaderboard every single week. But up to 15 people, they win $10 in USDT. So that's beautiful. I'm like, why not get myself on this leaderboard? So anyways, I'm probably not going to be able to get on the leaderboard for week number 8, but for week number 9, you bet your butt I'm going to try to make myself appear on week number 9. But we have to see by next week, right? So guys, let's get started, right? Let me open up my Telegram. Okay, so when you first get on the Telegram, you're going to be welcomed with this welcome to HuntX. Then you click on the start button, and then you're going to be greeted with this message over here telling you exactly what you need to do, right? But what I need to do right now is what I did to get started is click on my wallet. Then when you click on my wallet, it tells you exactly what you have in your wallet, but it tells you, do you want to deposit or withdraw, right? I can withdraw if I want to. And then it says, please provide your USDT address. You put it in here, how much you want to withdraw, and then it's going to withdraw it for you, right? But that's not what I want to do. Click on main menu. I clicked on deposit, right? And then it tells you, how do you want to deposit? And they have all these methods to make your deposit right away. And I use deposit USDT BEP20. When you do that, it gives you your address, minimum deposit of $5. Make sure it's Binance Smart Chain USDT. That way you receive it right away. Now you guys can see over here, when I made my deposit earlier, I had $0 and it says incoming transfer at 114. Trading balance has been successfully topped up with $300 at 114. So it was very, very, very quick. And I loved seeing that happen in real time, right? Now I did do one trade, right? You guys can see over here, I made one trade, but let's look at that trade, right? You click on trade at the bottom left and you're going to be greeted with this bot on the screen, right? There's going to be a button at the top, either live or you click on it and then it says you are using demo. Start with the demo, guys. When you start in the demo, then at least you get to try longs, you get to try shorts. A long is when you think Bitcoin is going to go up in value, and the higher it goes up, the more money you make. But a short is if you think that Bitcoin is going to go down in value. And at that point, then you can make more money by the price of Bitcoin going down, depending on what the market sentiment is. Now you get this set, you can, if you want to, set take profits and stop losses to each single one of your trades, but that's an independent decision that you have to set it for yourself. You can set it, for example, if you look at the bottom here, you click on the small arrow under the trade and then it tells you, you can set it as a percentage. Once you hit 10%, then that's when you take your profit. Or when you hit $10, depending on what you want to do. Same thing with the loss, stop loss. You can set it to when I hit minus $45%, just end it right there. When you do minus $45, end it right there, right? You guys can see that these are all the demo trades that I've done over the past few weeks, right? So I've done a few over the past few weeks. You guys can see I've been losing a lot of money, but I've been also gaining a lot of money. But towards the end, I was losing way more because I was just being too cocky with my trades. See here, I lost 3 in a row. Like, that's crazy. But a few days ago, I was like winning crazy amounts. Look at this, $1,300, $1,800. And if you click on this one, for example, I started margin 1,000 and leverage 1,000. So that's a very, very, very risky move. Don't do this. I don't recommend this. Just start small because this can get to you very quickly. And I could lose my $300 in a beat, right? But I did make, because it was like just fake money, I made $1,800. So see here, they took $100 of fees, which is basically based off of the margin amount of $1,000. They took 0.01%. So I think that's $100. But all this to say is, even if they took $100, I still made $1,700 out of my entire profit, right? So that's pretty cool. So guys, if we are ready, let's do a live demo, see what it's all about. So what I usually do is I just look at the chart, see what the chart is doing. If the chart is looking good on the 5-second, then I trade on the 5-second. But if I want to get a better idea, I go to the 30 minutes, right? When I look at the 30 minutes, it kind of tells you a good idea of what the chart has been doing. Over the last while, Bitcoin has been up, and then it went down, and then recently it went up, but then now it looks like it kind of topped off, and then now it's slowly going down in value. So it kind of encourages me to bet on the downside, right? So let's go back to the 5 seconds, and this is what I like to do. Now this is very risky, right? Very, very risky. I can lose my money in a beat. But if you do, for example, let's say I'm gonna do $100. If I do $100, I could do, for example, 500 leverage, which means that it's $100 times 500. That's the power of my trade. So let's say 100 times 500, that's what is it, like 100,000? 500,000? 50,000. That's $50,000 worth of money that I'm using to trade. So this can make me a lot of money, and I can double my 300, make it 600. Or I can lose all of my money. I can lose my 100, I can turn my 100 to 200, or I can turn my 100 to 0 very, very quickly. And you kind of like look at the chart and see what the chart is doing and bet with the chart, right? So what I like to do is I like to look at the candles. If it's too much green, then I'm expecting some kind of retracement. If it's too red, I'm expecting some kind of retracement to the upside, right? And if it kind of is stagnant, see, like when it's stagnant like this, I kind of feel like it's going to do a sudden move up or a sudden move down, depending on what the chart has been doing and the red candles versus the green candle. Now we're just going to look at the chart very briefly before we set up a trade. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave this the way it is, but it's super risky. But I want to make this video kind of interesting to you guys to show you the power of this protocol. If I see some kind of sudden move, then I'm going to take it. If not, I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to wait. But you see, guys, it went from over here at 65,878 all the way down to 65,774, right? It's not huge. It's not a huge amount, but it still could have made people a lot of money, right? So now it went back from 65,775 to 65,818. So right now I'm just like waiting and seeing how the chart is going to react. If it goes like super heavily down, then I could take a short, which I'm usually more comfortable doing. I just bet on the people that are just going to keep selling, especially when we saw the chart is kind of at a top and is slowly retracing a little bit. But I'm going to wait for Bitcoin to kind of calm down, because sometimes I take a trade and it just does crazy move to the upside and just ruins me and I lose all my money, you know? So I'm not going to cut this part. The only part I'm going to be cutting is if I don't talk, my software is going to cut off the silence. One thing also I noticed, guys, is that sometimes when the Bitcoin chart is moving very quickly, there's potential to make a lot of money in a very short period of time, but that's also a way to lose your money very quickly. Now sometimes the chart is moving very slowly, at which point you're like not as patient, but you have to really focus on your patience. If you don't have patience, this is not for you, right? So you have to be very patient, wait for the right time to enter and the right time to exit. If I would have rushed in that chart with a short, I would have already been liquidated right away. And I would know, because as soon as I enter a trade, there's going to be a red line that's going to be indicated, either short or long. and it would have hit it by now for sure, right? But I could just wait for the right time, and then I will enter my trade to make sure that I can make the most money possible from that trade. See, we're seeing that the chart is slowly going back down. Now, I'll just wait for it to retrace a little bit more to confirm, and then I'm going to take that trade. We took that trade. We see we're already at $4.85. It could turn back and I could lose it right away, but it could also keep going down. Let's see what happens. One more. $20. I'm happy with my 20 bucks. Exit. Perfect. See all these fireworks? The reason why we got these fireworks is because we got a bonus, right? As I told you guys, see, I did my first trade earlier, $1.45, and because I did $50, they took 50 cents from my trade, right? So we made ROI of 2.9. Now, the second trade that I did, because it was a higher margin, I made more money. I made 20% ROI. But at the same time, because it was $100 times 500 leverage, they took $5. So I ended up making 15 bucks from that trade. It was 15 bucks that I made like in just a few minutes, right? But the more money you put in each trade, the more money you risk losing, but the more money you risk winning as well, right? And because we just made $20, we kind of got ourselves a bonus, which is why you see over here, it shows that we got $326 because, let me just say this one last time, we got $20, but we lost $5 because of the trading fee. So that's $15, right? $15 from $300. I should have been at $315, but they gave us an extra $10 as a bonus, welcome bonus. So that's why we're at $326. Now you guys can see that Bitcoin kind of bottomed. So I could potentially take a trade to the upside depending on what we feel like the chart is doing, but I'll wait because I don't want to ruin this video with a negative trade. So I'll leave the trading for the next video. Hoping this video was kind of informational to you guys. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section below. If you guys want me to do a live session where I go through these trades live with you guys, answer some questions, you know, I'm not the most professional at this. It's the first time that I really dabble in leveraging, but I find it very fun and very interesting. And it's kind of giving me, see, the chart went back up. See, I told you guys, when it bottoms, it kind of is going to do a reversal. I could have made some more money there, but I chose not to, you know. Anyways, this is kind of giving me experience for the bull market. Once it ends, we could do a lot of money going back down to the bear market when we do some shorts. And I was listening to a lot of people do some trading shorts and longs, and I was like, yo, what are these guys doing? Now I know what these guys are doing and how they're making so much money. Right, guys, I hope this information was very useful to you guys. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next video.